And I said, yes. He never answered, though. He never answered me. So I just went with the blind trust. Then I answered him with ish because I know it's an ish. Let's bring him on. Coach James Young. Hi, Coach.
See, listen, I had to do it. Now, I had to follow up Sheffy Jr. and Chef Sr. was is that really Gary Sheffield's son? Because I fucking love Gary Sheffield as a player. Now I'm a Met guy, so I remember he did his 500 home run with the New York Mets. I will want to bring that up to everyone right now. Shout out to the Yankees. I'm already telling you right now, Coach. Shout out to my guy Tom Vecchio. He's hot like fish grease. Make sure you hit him up. I hit earlier today with a two-leg parlay player prop to get a base hit. It was Manny Machado and Stephen Kwan. I'm going 3-team parlay tonight. I'm going Trevor Story, Ben Rice, each with a hit. Yankees to win. It's a Met fan saying it. Yankees to win tonight to even the series.
So it's funny. Yesterday, and I don't feel this way about you, but yesterday my agent, JJ, he told me, hey, go meet these guys I rep also. They're these YouTubers. They're the boys of 98. He told me they suck at gambling. So don't take anything that they do. I said, great. So I meet them at Billy's before the game. And I said, so what are you guys on today? And they go, Yankees money line. I said, if you, I swear, jinx my team, I'm going to slap you. He goes, deal. I did. I went back after the game yesterday to Billy's. We went upstairs and I slapped him across the face. It's on video. We're going to post it. But I won't slap you.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't.
You've made us enough money, Coach. I don't hate you.
You make us all enough money. So I'm a Met fan. I think they're gonna win tonight. But that's not what you have me on for.
You have not spoken in like any WNBA player.
And we don't even need to start with the WNBA playoffs.
Oh, are we going to talk about the hate on our girl again?
Yeah, Kathy Dingleberry, whatever her name is, bro. Big Feast dropped a big deuce on the WNBA leadership. And there are two things to look at. I'm actually taking a break right now. I'm actually recording the Betting Above the Rim podcast, which will come out tomorrow morning, episode 180. Make sure you guys check it out on Sports Grid. There are two parts to that press conference. I'm going to address the one that not a lot of people are talking about enough. And that's the referees. Because I was in college basketball, I know people involved in the refereeing in the WNBA. I will say this. Number one, do you know that power conferences, like, I guess you say like the SEC, pay more money to referee a game than the WNBA do?
I believe that.
Okay. Number two, don't compare WNBA referees to referees in the NBA. NBA referees, and I know NBA, I know NBA referees as well, and Division I referees. They literally, that is their job. That's it. The NBA referees. Mm-hmm. The WNBA ref also a lot of them ref women's college basketball Division I. Two completely different games. It's like asking a high school ref to ref high school games and then go coach ref Division I college games. It's way faster, it's made more aggressive, way more physical, and it's called differently. So if you want to fix the referee problem, get the right people evaluating the league and pay them more money, pay them full time, so that's their main job, so they can give you a better quality product on the floor. That's that. Now to the other comment. I want people to understand this. Nafisa Collier is so much fucking smarter than everybody in the WNBA. Ariel, what league does Nafisa Collier, what league did she found last year? She founded Unrivaled. Oh, and they're the competitor now to the WNBA. They also have a $250 million valuation. So with her running the league and running media rights deals with Brianna Stewart, she has an inner working of how negotiations work. She knows that there's money there. The number is 8. You know what that is? That's the percentage they get paid out of revenue for the WNBA. 8%. Oh my God, are you serious? They're losing money, and for them to go out and if Kathy said this, and if you know, folks, Kathy Engelberg had a press conference 1 hour before the Aces game, did not deny this statement. When Nafisha Collier talked about what Paige Beckers, Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese brought to the WNBA, the quote was, they should be thankful for the WNBA to have a platform. Are you fucking serious? These women had NAL deals that were paid 5-10 times their salary. Paige Beckers signed a Nike deal while in college. I'll give you more. Olivia Miles, who could have been a top 3 draft pick, went to TCU. Why? Because the NIL money was absurd. Do you know how much a rookie was getting this year? $75,000. The salary cap is $1.5 million. Shout out to Bobby Marks from ESPN. He made a simple thing. He said this, take a game, $50 ticket, 16,000 people. That's $940,000 in the gate. How are they getting $1.5 million in a salary cap if one playoff game could bring in $950,000 in revenue? I know there's expenses and all that other shit, but don't sit here and tell me about the ratings are great. We got all these TV deals, yada, 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 because of these 3 kids, and then say, hey, thank you for coming being here. Let me tell you this, folks. Do yourself a favor, Kathy. First things first, why don't you brush up on that resume in the cover letter? Because you're going to be unemployed in a couple of weeks. You should be unemployed right now if you tell me, but you got to give a team a trophy in the next week or so, even though I don't know if they're going to take it from you, to be quite honest. But if you want to test them, fine. Let's have the WNBA in 2026 with no Paige, no injuries, and most importantly, Caitlin Clark, and let's see if the ratings go right back in the motherfucking toilet. I'm done.
And what about the private jets?
Oh my God. I mean, listen, Kathy's a Jersey girl, so I should be more respectful. But you done shot yourself in both feet. And now you're walking peg-legged. So you're walking like this because you don't know what's going on. Listen, it's simple. The ratings have been the best because of these 3 players. They brought the ratings from the NCAA Final Four. You have capitalized on it. Fucking own it. Give the players more money.
It makes no sense to me how they don't see why the league has become talked about, more successful. You're finally getting talked about. You want to suppress that. Where do you see the female basketball world going in the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, let me tell you something. I'll tell you something that's even crazier. Could you imagine if Indiana would have won last night? And there was just a thought of like, is Caitlin going to come back? Is Caitlin going to come back?
Those rumblings would have, like, I haven't heard.
It would have went through the
I know
roof.
we bring you on all the time, and I hear about WNBA when you talk. Ever since we've lost now some of the big Liberty names in the playoffs, now we've lost Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese obviously was on the Chicago Sky, your favorite.
They sucked.
You've lost a lot of these big names throughout the year with injuries or the playoffs. I haven't heard the WNBA even hit my algorithm in the last few weeks.
No, it hit it. It hit it with the comments by Nafisha Collier.
Yeah, that was the first time.
And it was so smartly done because I know that both she's getting a lot of support, right? But Caitlin Clark has said no comment. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think Nafisha Collier was going to drop Caitlin Clark's name? And you don't think Caitlin didn't know about it? Caitlin's just being quiet, which is fine. I guarantee you, Fish went to Caitlin and be like, yo, I'm putting you in this, what I'm going to say. And I'm sure Caitlin Clark was going to be like, yeah, I should be getting paid more than fucking $75,000. I mean, let's just keep it real here, right? And it's just, it's so smartly done, because here's why. And I'll say it because no one else will say it. You brought up 2 white players and a black player. So now you can't play race against each other. Everyone is united. You know what we're all united about? Captain needs to fucking step down and be fired. We're all united at that.
Again, where do you see in the next 5 to 10 years the league going? If it's WNBA, if it's something else?
Explode. It's going to continue to explode. Listen, I'll say this. My daughters are 12 and 10. As a father, I never pushed my kids to play basketball. They're actually they're phenomenal dancers. And over the last 2 years, like, Maddie and Jules are so WNBA. Like, they have Caitlin Clark Iowa jerseys. I got, Jules a Brianna Stewart autographed jersey in her room. Maddie's got a Paige one. I would get a Caitlin Clark one, but I got to get a hold of my guy Fran McCaffrey, who promised me that after I did an interview with him. So Fran, I'm coming for your ass next. I love you. But my point is this: girls have their role model in basketball to look up to. But it's not only that. I train kids, right? We have a move called the Caitlin Clark, which is a drive, stop behind the back, quick shot. Why? Because Caitlin Clark does it as well as anyone. I tell people now, if you want to watch a mid-range game, go watch Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers has the best fucking footwork on the planet. The only one that I would put in her category in pull-ups and getting to spots and effectiveness shooting the ball is probably Kevin Durant. It's a pretty good fucking compliment I just gave a 22-year-old. So the WNBA, they have a chance. They have a chance. The league's going to continue to grow. Juju Watkins, who's going to sit out 25, 26, she's going to come out in 27, is the next one, right? You have Hannah Hidalgo. You have Olivia Miles. You have the 6'7" center Lauren Betts from UCLA. You have a trove of players coming through. They got to make sure there's not a lockout. Now, I'm going to say something that I think people are going to disagree with. Personally, I would put the WNBA during basketball season. You got to figure out the arenas with hockey and shit like that, but I would play it during the season. Why? Because a lot of times they lose ratings in the summer because it's nice out. People want to go to the beach. They want to go on vacation, shit like that. You put it during the school year, during the winter months, and you line it up right before the Final Four, I think you actually get fucking better ratings in the W.
Well, we've got the WNBA Finals coming up on Friday, and we've got the Aces going up against the Mercury. Aces laying 2.5 at home Friday night, 8 p.m. tip, 159.5 total. What do you want to tell people about game one?
Well, listen, I'm going to go on the record and say this, and I'm going to be probably the only person that's probably going to say this. I'm taking the Phoenix Mercury to win the WNBA Finals. As you know, I've been on this team from the jump. I look at that three-headed mantra of Alyssa Thomas, obviously Kalia Copper, and the way Satu Sabli has played 22 or more points in the last 3 or 4 games. She has been playing her best basketball in months. But there's the swing factor of 2 people off the bench. That's Sammy Wickham and Dewana Bonner. If you look at the lineups and you say, okay, it's close. It's close, right? The starters are starters. Now it goes bench to bench. I'm going to go with the team with experience, and think about this. Ready? And people are going to talk about the experience of Jackie Young, of Chelsea Gray, of Asia Wilson. Let me make sure I think I got this right. Alyssa Thomas, WNBA champion. Kalia Copper, WNBA champion. Sammy Wickham, WNBA champion. Dewana Bonner, WNBA champion. They have championship experience as well. They may not have it on the bench, but they have it on the floor. They won't be scared of the moment. And I think if you could find a way to at least bottle up Asia a little bit like they did in game number 4, if she does not put up 25, 30 in a game, I don't know if they have the firepower to go against Phoenix. And Phoenix is very, very good defensively.
Props.
When you look at it, you got to look at, Asia and lots of times, I don't think you go there. I think you look at, to me, you look at people off the bench, right? So, and I'm going to go into props.cash and pull it up because I think if you're not using props.cash, you're fucking stupid. All right? Hey, that's my plug. By the way, props.cash, holla at your boy. It's time that you and the
got
coach
it. NBA season is coming around.
We got to talk some goddamn business. But as I pull up my trusted props.cash app, which you should be able to download on Google.
Do you want me to pull it up and share the screen and we could talk through it?
Hey, we pull it up on the screen. We'll talk through it. So let's go right to the WNBA and let's go right to the points prop. And I'm going to just do this right with you guys as I look. Right there, off the bat, Sammy Wickham over 7.5 points, over 3 of the last 5 games. Now, if you look at the 2 of the last 4 games against the Aces, she's gone over. But you look at playoff experience, and if you are going to be able to do things, you're going to have to be able to knock down a couple of shots. So I would be looking squarely at Sammy Wickham to go over 7.5 points. You can't even find 3-point props for her right now because they're going to probably lay. It doesn't matter because it's going to probably be 1.5 anyway. If you can find 3-point props for Sammy, that could be something.
Even on the road, it doesn't look so bad. 54% went over, averaging just over 9 points a game when on the road this year.
And I think that's the thing is you have to look at that. Now, when you look at it, if you look at Asia,
1.5 3-pointers made. Sammy Whitcomb over -130 on the road, hit 54% of the time.
Right. So you're looking right there. You look at 4 of the last 7 games. She's going to get 1, right? She's going to get 1. The question is she going to give you 2? That is going to be the thing. So there's other ways you could do it, folks. You could take people like Sammy Wickham, 1+ made 3. You could take something like let's say the assistant.
Cash likes her points.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's 7.5 points, and that's the thing. And Sammy's going to shoot the majority of her shots from the 3-point line. So if you want to try and say, if you think she's going to get 7.5, 6 of them, Ariel, are coming from the 3-point line. So you can go 7.5. If they'll allow you to parlay it over 1.5 made 3s, that would be a way I would look at doing it because I don't think I think that she will be able to get herself clean looks because I think they're going to load up. Speaking of load up, go to assists and let's go to Asia Wilson.
Assists, Asia Wilson. -166 for over 2.5. If you bring it up to 3.5, I'm sure it's not -1. This isn't.
No, it's gonna be plus money at 3.5.
Yeah.
So this one you got to shop around. So if you look at it 2.5, it's -166 on FanDuel, 170. You're looking at plus money for 3.5 assists. If I am Phoenix, I'm making her a passer. I gotta let other people beat me. I can't let the ship go down with her doing it. So I'm going to make her a passer. She doesn't pass
as much at home, though.
No, she doesn't pass as much as home but here's the thing I'm going for. Players at home shoot the ball better in their own gym. So I'm looking at her. Ball goes in, double team. They like to get her on that short little pick and roll where they give it to her and she dives the ball to the left side. She dives it. You space the floor with shooters on the other side, throw it the other way. And get open 3. By the way, Sean, yes, WNBA commissioner to get fired at -200,000. I agree. And I want to put out there, I want to put my hat in the running for being the new commissioner of the WNBA.
Hell yeah.
I got ideas.
Hell yeah. Coach, anything else on props.cash before I take it off the screen?
No, I just think it's going to be fluid. I'll make sure I talk to Ariel and try to get on when there's games during the week, on game nights, try to come back on to give you guys stuff.
What do we get? How many days in between the WNBA final games do we get? How does the layout work?
I do believe it's 2-3-2. I do believe they do it. So we're going Friday, Sunday. So it's Friday, day off, Sunday. Then they're going to give you 2 days off. They're going to go Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Oh, it's 2-2-1-1-1. It's 2-2-1-1-1. So it starts Friday. It goes Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Wednesday. And by the way, smartly done by the WNBA by playing Wednesday, Friday. Stay away from college football on Saturday. Stay away from the NFL on Thursday night. That's one of the fucking first things that they've done right so far.
Definitely right. Coach, I got to let you go because the Yankees started 6, so I got to get props out there to the audience. We will have you on throughout the WNBA Finals. And just so everyone knows, if you just tuned in, Coach likes the Mercury to upset the Aces in the WNBA Finals. This upcoming Friday is when it starts on Game 1. Coach, thank you so much for coming on as always. We'll see you next week.